Hi, my name is Alex Barthe. I'm the Vice President of the North Okaloosa Amateur Radio Club. Call sign is KC7MEX, and that's a call sign that's been assigned by the Federal Communications Commission as a licensed amateur. And we're out here on between Webb and First Avenue here in Crestview, Florida, and we're doing our field day, which is part of the American Radio Relay League's field day event. It's to simulate an emergency. It's to get people out away from a fixed station and come out into an unimproved area and start to put together the various pieces if we had a natural disaster, if we had lost power. So we have generators, we have solar power, we have various means that we can operate and simulate, no kidding, real world type of conditions. As we walk here on the site, we're very fortunate. We have a lot of people that have come out. We've had our supervisor of elections, we've had councilmen, we have other officials in the area. And as you can see, we have various stations that are set up primarily on high frequency radio frequencies. We're talking around the world. We've already had Canada, we've already had Estonia, we've had probably some others I'm not aware of, but all across the United States. But this is a worldwide type of event where we are trying to get as many communications, as many contacts with these stations that we can. And we've got one of our folks here, Patty Adams, who is our safety monitor, is doing a great job. And she's saying hello to everybody.
I'm saying hello to a little bit of a safety problem.
Okay. So in this tent we have two different stations. We have on different frequency bands, so we're attempting to make contacts with those stations, and it's real simple. Our call sign for the club station is W4 Alpha Alpha Zulu. We're in the section 2 Alpha, and then we're in North Florida. So when we make a contact, it's not a social encounter, it's just making a quick contact, establishing communication, exchange information, and then we log that in our books and we move on to the next contact. Over here, in front of Steve's position is our Get on the Air station. It is designed for new hams, for folks interested in ham radio. They could get on the radio, they could talk wherever. We try to help them get contacts, and then maybe it sparked the desire for them to want to get their license as amateur radio operator. No field day, no outside event would be complete without food and snacks. So you can see we've got quite the buffet going there. So we've already had our lunch. Got, as I say, lots of folks that's out here. When you look over here, you have a CW station, continuous wave. People think of it the old dashes and dots. You know, you have the Morse code where they're able to communicate even on lower power than these HF stations. They're able to go much further, and they have incredible speeds. They've been doing this for a long time, and they have paddles and keyers, and they're able to communicate through dots and dashes using various codes and talking to people. So a very old way of propagating a signal, but it's also a very effective way. Okay, again, we've got some folks here. The gentleman with his back to us, he's part of the CERT team. They're an emergency response team that's also here in Crestview. We have a very good relationship with that group of folks, and we are able to team up on things. As you kind of pan around this site, you can see it's a fairly decent sized lot. Our goal is through field day is to promote an understanding of who we are at the North Okaloosa Amateur Radio Club, but also the club owns this property, but this property is roughly 0.3 acres, and our goal is to go ahead and develop it into an ops and training facility, a clubhouse, another way of putting it, so that we can take the hams that we have, we can continue to develop the skills that each of us possess and enhance them further. We can have an operations center where we can communicate, but we also can train new people that are interested in becoming amateur radio operators. So it's a great, it's an absolutely beautiful day. It's a great turnout for the number of people that are showing up, and we really do appreciate being able to provide this message to you. And we hope it will spark some interest in you guys in your own communities Or if you're in Crestview, Florida, and the surrounding areas, come out to see us. We're on the web at w4aaz.org, w4aaz.org, and come out to a meeting. Get involved in your community and support the activities. That's important. If you don't realize